Hi everyone, it's Annie, your instructor from the Daily Pulse. I'm just popping in quickly to let you know that this class will be a voiceover class. I got to the beach and it was incredibly windy to the point that I just don't think the audio would have been usable at all, even with the mics, and I'd forgotten the fluffy covers, but I think even if I had those, it was just too strong. You'll see me lose my balance at some point, and you'll see my mat almost fly away at some point as well. But I really wanted to film because it was such a beautiful day. So I'm going to do my best with this voiceover. I'm not the best at it. Some people are really good at instructing via voiceover, and I'm just much better at cueing as I teach. But hopefully, I tried to look at the camera each time I was about to go into something like the next sequence. So hopefully my cues align with the actions that I'm doing, but really hoping that my next class will be spoken through as per usual. But this is an absolute beginner friendly class. I really hope you still get something out of it, even though it's not my best way of teaching. But yeah, some of my favorite sequences are in there so that I am able to do the voiceover on my phone. I did have to condense it time-wise a little bit, but I really hope you enjoy it, and hopefully we are back to normal from the next class onwards. Thanks, and I will see you guys very soon. Enjoy.
Starting by reaching up above you, swan dive forwards, reaching for your mat. Inhale, bend through the knees. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more, stretch. And start to walk out and find your full plank position. Give me 2 slow mountain climbers. Then bend through the knees, and you're going to slowly restack your spine, rolling all the way back up to standing. To do that again, swan dive forwards, walk out and find your plank position. 2 slow mountain climbers, then bend through the knees and restack yourself back up. You're going to do one more here, and then we're going to stay in that plank position, and we're going to keep those mountain climbers going. Nice. Pressing up out of the shoulders, pulling up through the waist. Neck is long. Pulling those knees to your chest. To make this a bit more challenging, pull the knee towards the opposite elbow. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Well done. Just take a little cat-cow stretch here, sending the chest through the shoulder blades and arching through the spine. And then exhaling to ripple and scoop up through the belly to curve up. Great. We're going to start with a 4-point kneeling glute series down on the forearms. We're going to start with a donkey kick with the front leg. So as you exhale, keep the knee bent as you squeeze underneath your bum's smile line to send that leg up and pull it back down. Now the knee's not coming all the way into the chest, it's just coming back in line with the supporting leg. And I want you to make sure that you're staying level and square through the body here. Add an extra pulse at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. So you can see I'm not breaking the line at my lower back. So I'm not trying to send that leg up any further than where it will naturally get to when you really squeeze that glute. Nice work. Okay, so this is a juicy one. We're working through a circle. Now, your hips are going to move slightly. You glute press the leg up, and then you open the knee out to the side, circle it down, and repeat. Now, there will be, as I said, a little bit of movement, but we want to minimize that as much as possible. Beautiful. Reverse that circle for me now. So bring a bit more weight into the same forearm as the working leg. That will keep you nice and square and make it really challenging. Your range may be smaller, and that is okay. All right, are you ready? We're not here for long. I think you've got one more. All right, pulses. This is it. You've got it. For 4, last 3, 2, and 1. One more, I lied. There we go. Bring it down. I told you I am not good with the voiceover, but we're doing our best, okay? I hope you're feeling that one. Okay, from here, we're going to get into a little modified chest press. So send the hands out slightly wider than shoulder width, fingertips turn slightly inwards. Then you're going to inhale, bend through the elbows, and exhale to press up. So see how my bum isn't sending backwards as I bend through the elbows. I want to keep all the weight of the body through the chest so that the chest is working here and the shoulders and the biceps. Add a pulse at the bottom now. Pulse, pulse, and press. Try to think of your nose coming down to kiss your mat and press up. Nice work. Here we go. Pulse it out. Last 10 seconds of this combo. You've got it. 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give those wrists a little roll out. And nice and simple, we are going to come up to standing for a standing leg series. Step your back foot forwards, your front toes are back. We're starting with a 90-90 lunge. So inhale, lunge down, both knees make 90 degrees. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, lunge, exhale, press. Hands are coming to a prayer position as you lunge. And then they are pressing back with tension that you create as you stand up nice and tall. I really want you to feel this in your supporting leg, so your supporting glute, the one that is forward. When you lunge now, you are then going to hinge forwards to find a arabesque line, pull back into the 90-90, and then stand up tall. Lunge, hinge it long, pull it back, exhale, press to stand. Beautiful work. Nice. So you are sending the body forwards with that back leg, the one that's further back. Oh, there we go. The wind got me. So now we're just working the hinge forwards and pull back. I want you to feel the pulling back coming from your back leg, but you are really feeling this in your supporting glute and thigh. You aren't here for much longer. All right, let's scooter it out. So keep all that weight on your supporting leg. You are tapping the working leg in and out. Press the arms back as you tap the foot in. Send the arms long as you send it out. And final finisher, here we go. Pulses in your 90-90 lunge. You've got this for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Oh my God, look at me falling over. I kid you not, it was so windy. It was literally a battle to try and stay put. All right, we are coming on down. Oh, I actually can't. I wanted to have a tantrum so bad, but I'd come all the way to the beach and I was going to make this work no matter what. All right, we're doing the donkey kick series on the other side. Here we go. When you're ready, exhale. You're going to send that leg up. Inhale, lower back down. So I want you to be working the leg that's closest to me now on this other side. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Are you still lifted out of your shoulders? Are you pulling that belly button up into your spine? Think of that corset wrapped around your waist. So we're looking after our backs at all times and the core remains engaged. Here we go. On this next one, add in that double pulse and lower. Can you see each time I looked at the cameras when I'm changing the layer? That was my way of trying to let future Annie know how to cue this properly. Beautiful work. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Now next up, we've got those circles. Here we go. Squeeze it up, open the knee out and circle it down, then press back up to start again. Really nice. So as I said on the first side, you'll have a little bit of movement naturally through the hips and through the body, but we want to minimize it as much as possible and reverse. By minimizing it, we're making the glutes work harder. And it's okay if your range of motion becomes really small. Mine felt a lot smaller than it looks. I find this really challenging, and it's actually quite a beautiful feeling to open up through the hips. Great work, everybody. We are nearly there. Here we go. Let's pulse it out. Keep that leg lifted. Just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Final 3, 2, 1. Give me one more and another. There we go. Well done. That's me saying my butt is on fire and feels like it's going to fall off. It's been 2 days and I'm still sore. No, not 2 days. It's been a day since I filmed this and I'm still really, really sore. So I hope you feel that one. Okay, we're coming into another push-up series. So start in a narrow child's pose. Inhale, then as you exhale, send your body forwards, lower down into a tricep push-up, and then press back to the child's pose. So your knees aren't wide, they're just in a natural kind of parallel position. And adding this little bit of momentum can assist you in pressing back up out of that tricep push-up, especially if you are still building the strength up to do these slowly without that little press back. But I don't want you to sacrifice any of your form. So keep a slight scoop through your lower belly so that the tailbone stays nice and long. There's no crazy layers in this one. Just a little hold here and then press back. You are all done. Well done. I really, really enjoy that exercise. Let me know what you think of that one. And of course, it is absolutely fine if your chest isn't coming all the way down in that push-up. We all start somewhere, so just work at your pace. Let's work the standing series on the other side to finish us off. Starting with the 90-90 lunge. Your back leg, so the one further away from me, is the foot that's forward, and your front leg is the foot that is stepped back behind you. Lunging down to make 2 90-90 angles with your legs and press. Nice work. Let's add in that hinge forwards to create our arabesque line. Pull it back and up. Lunge. Send it long. Pull it back and up. Good. Think of a light shining out through the top of your head. Those shoulders are down and that core is still engaged. And when you press the arms back as you stand up tall, really think of creating that tension for yourself. Here we go. Let's just work the hinge forwards, pull back into the lunge. Hinge forwards, pull back into the lunge. You've got this. We're nearly there. Those scooters are coming up next. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Just work those scooters. Tap it in, press the arms back. Everything goes long. In and out. Use that breath. Exhale as you pull everything in. Find your lunge. Final 5 with the pulses here. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Well done, you guys. Oh my goodness, my thighs were absolutely feeling that. Step those feet hip width apart, reach up to the sky. Let's bring it on down, swan dive forwards. Walk out, find your plank for me. Send the sit bones to the ceiling in your downward dog and just pedal through the feet. Beautiful work. Thank you so much for bearing with me as I stumbled through this voiceover. Ripple forwards, find your plank, lower down, and then stretch up into an upward dog stretch. I hope you still enjoyed class. Don't worry, the next one I am teaching along with you as I do the class with you. But I still hope you enjoyed this for a little express class.